Hey Virgo, welcome back, Radical Soul Tarot. This is going to be your love reading for mid-December to the end of the year. This can be for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Virgos, and feel free to cross-watch if you are spying on your person that you're dealing with in love. All right, and we will just jump right into it. As always, if the message does not resonate in the first few minutes, Virgo, I suggest that you check out other placements in your chart on my channel, because this one just might not be for you this time around, okay? So what does Virgo need to hear going into mid-December and through the end of the year in love? What is Virgo dealing with? We have the Nine of Wands out first. Something could feel like a long time coming with whatever you're dealing with here. You might feel like you've been having to like hold on by a thread is what I'm getting. We have the Eight of Wands, so there could be some sort of change coming in your love life, Virgo. This could be something that you've been fighting for a long time. Let's see. Five of Swords, speaking of fighting, the Five of Swords talks about it could actually be a conflict with the person that you're dealing with, but more than anything, Five of Swords represents feeling like you need to win a situation and that you might be at odds with somebody. So I'm going to pull the last card here for the top. I feel like for some of you, it's like what the message that's coming to my head is your wheels have been spinning. And I know that kind of, it looks like, you know, the Eight of Wands here is like this person's on a motorcycle rushing forward. But it's almost like for you, Virgo, it feels like you're wanting to rush forward or just move on to the next thing, but it almost feels like there's a stagnant energy here because of the situation with this person. Like there's no movement. So it's almost like I'm getting the message with this Eight of Wands in reverse, which I do read basically reversals when they come to me intuitively, not when the card necessarily flips. And then we have the Two of Wands here to kind of sum up that top row. We are going to pull a bottom row here. But the Two of Wands talks about waiting around basically for a message, this message that you're wanting to come in about this person. And I don't know, I feel like Virgo, like some of you have just been wondering if this person's going to talk to you again. This could be someone from your past. We have Justice under the Nine of Wands. I feel like somebody like burned a bridge here, honestly. Virgo, I feel like somebody kind of ruined their chances with you. And it could have been mutual. It could have been needed for both of you guys. But I feel like a lot of you are waiting to hear from this person again and wondering if they're going to try to come back into your life. We have the Ace of Cups. I feel like you guys definitely aren't over this relationship. Let's get the last two cards here. And I think for some of you, maybe even the majority of you, this isn't a relationship that I feel like is meant to come back in. And I feel like you might actually have a new love opportunity coming in for you, Virgo. There could even be someone new that you kind of already have feelings for, but you're not quite over this past person, is what I'm getting. So take that as it resonates for you. For others, I think you might be waiting on this person to come back in and offer you this Ace of Cups again, offer you a committed relationship. But for some reason, I'm just not getting the vibe like this person is worth your time, or y'all are just not really meant to be together long term. Like that relationship served its purpose, and now there could be something new coming in for you, Virgo. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles under this Two of Wands. So yeah, this is what I was saying. A lot of waiting around in this connection, waiting on this person to talk to you. We have the Queen of Swords under the Five of Swords. I think some of you guys have decided, or you will decide by the end of the year, to finally be done with this past energy. I think honestly, you're tired of waiting around for this person, Virgo. I think you've waited long enough. Some of you may choose to keep waiting to see, for sure, like this Justice card here, you want to know for sure if this is a done, dead deal, right? And, but the vibe I'm getting here, Virgo, is that yes, this person has left the conversation. They've really, they've taken their love for you and have just like hightailed it out of there. That's really what I'm getting. And I feel like there's going to be something new coming in for you as well. I'm eager to clarify that Ace of Cups, because I'm kind of getting both sides of this, where it's like the old relationship is kind of fizzling out. I feel like this person might have even moved on and might have another girlfriend, boyfriend, etc. And for others, like, you really might have to just decide here to be done with that relationship, to be done waiting around for them and move on. So let's clarify this message for you, Virgo. Why do we have the 9 of Wands here for Virgo? And by the way, I meant to say at the beginning, the Hermit is on the board because that is you. That is the card for Virgo, and I like to have a signifier out on the board. We have the Strength card. Oh, Virgo. I feel like you guys really tried to make this work. With this person. I think it's taken you a lot of strength to just kind of power through this whole situation. This could have been maybe an ugly breakup. I don't know. There's just something here where I feel like you guys are worn down. You're over this whole thing. Like, it's just been so exhausting. Okay? Sorry, a card fell on the floor. We have the 4 of Swords. Yeah, again, guys, more energy here, confirming what I was saying about y'all waiting around to hear from this person. Like, you thought, you know, maybe if there was an argument or a breakup, you thought that this person was going to come back in and try to sweep you off your feet again. And I just don't see it happening. I really just don't see it happening. I see you guys finally deciding to cut this person off and look for something better. Why do we have the 5 of Swords? All the cards falling on the floor. 5 of Swords clarified by the 7 of Cups. So a need to make a decision again, but you're looking at all these options and it's like you guys can't pick. So this could be where you're struggling right now, Virgo, where you're just not sure if you should be moving on, if there's a chance here that this person comes back in. And I think that's what you guys are kind of battling with internally. Something about this connection, it's really painful for you to let it go. Very painful. Why is the 2 of Wands here for Virgo? We have the 8 of Wands again. Holy crap. So, Virgo, I'm actually even getting here that you're gonna hear from this person, but it's not what you're expecting. You're going to find out something that's really going to change your mind here. You're going to be able to make this decision and move forward, hopefully with someone new, because I think you're going to find out basically that this person has moved on and has like another relationship already. That's the news you're going to hear. So it's not the news you're hoping for. So there is going to be some sort of communication, it seems like, but it's not what y'all are expecting or hoping for, unfortunately. But I think it's good overall, because then you guys can finally be done with this waiting around business. And now we have the Ace of Pentacles on the Justice card, and move on. And it's funny because as I'm saying that, the Ace of Pentacles comes out, which is a new opportunity. Okay, and I feel like, Virgo, that's exactly what y'all need here, because this whole situation just feels very painful to me. Like, it's making my chest kind of like feel a little tight. We have the Queen of Swords on the Ace of Cups again. So repeat energy here. Yeah, you've decided to cut this person out, I feel like, by the end of the year. This just toxic situation. Frankly, I'm tired of talking about them. Like, I'm eager to find out more about the future for you guys. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords over here and the 7 of Pentacles. But, you know, with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles now coming out in this reading, especially with that Ace of Pentacles being on the Justice card, I feel like once you guys settle yourselves, you know, with this decision, sorry, I can't talk, once you kind of regain focus and move on from this person, I think you're actually going to be excited about the opportunities that then present themselves. Like, now you're free to go look for someone new. Now you're free to go socialize and do what makes you happy. And I think there's going to be a focus by the end of the year of, look at this, having your own adventures. We have the Fool card. There's going to be a focus on doing what makes you happy, Virgo. And I think maybe for a while, you've been wanting to maybe even change up some things in your life, try something new, whether that has to do with a relationship or not. And I feel like just this newfound sense of freedom and no longer basically devoting your bandwidth to worrying about this old flame, you're going to be able to go forward and actually do some new and exciting things in your life, and that's going to be really awesome. We have the Knight of Pentacles on the Seven of Pentacles. Someone could actually be coming in to offer you something maybe towards the end of the year or going into next year, Virgo. And I feel like this person is very steady. The Knight of Pentacles is a very consistent energy. It's not the fastest knight, so it's not like they're just gonna like just run into your life and like, you know, sweep you off your feet in this like huge majestic movement. I think this person is going to be more solid. This could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, another Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but this person is going to become a very steady figure for you, I feel like, Virgo. And if for others, if this isn't a new person coming in, I think this is just reiterating the stability that's going to come in for you in your own life, because you've chosen to tie up these loose ends and this toxic relationship from the past. You're now able to kind of go forward in life and pick out some things that you want to do and focus on some new endeavors. I kind of want to pull another card on that Knight of Pentacles. We had one flip over here. Ooh, we have the Devil. Yeah, so you're going to feel very free, I feel like, from the situation. Again, the Seven of Pentacles was that waiting around energy. So with a Knight on that and also the Devil, you're going to be able to move forward and look at new opportunities. Okay, you're no longer going to be chained to a toxic situation. And I still get the message that for some of you, there could be somebody who's been like a really stable figure in your life. It might not even be a love interest, okay? This could be a family member, a friend, and they might be able to step in and kind of help you with this transition and almost like help you nurse those wounds of letting go of this past person. And I don't know, like, I feel like this person's like a really good friend for you, Virgo. So I like that energy. It feels very comforting, that Knight of Pentacles. So I think what I'm going to do now is pull some Love Oracle. This is the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle. What is Virgo, what is the energy around this connection that Virgo is thinking about or dealing with? Okay, so we have the date card, which is meeting someone new, getting back out there, planning and setting a date. So I do think you guys are, again, going to be excited to basically enter the dating pool. That is what this card's about. It's pretty much entering the dating pool again and meeting someone new. So that could very well be in your future. Ooh, we have Karmic Relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So yeah, Virgo, this past relationship was a karmic relationship. I don't know if you're familiar with that term. It's actually something I didn't really study about until recently, but karmic relationships are basically relationships that don't last forever. They're pretty short term, they're seasonal relationships, but they weren't pointless. They were to teach us a lesson. They're karmic. They teach us something so that we learn. We learn about love and we learn about what we need for ourselves, and we figure out, it usually leads us to finding our soulmates. We have to go through karmic relationships first, usually, to learn the lessons necessary for us to level up, and then our soulmate usually comes in after that. So I'm not surprised that that card came out. This relationship was probably very much a karmic relationship, and you guys learned a lot here. Anything else for Virgo from this deck? Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. Yeah, so I do think that, you know, there's a good chance that you guys might be meeting someone at the turn of the year. And again, this could be from this Knight of Pentacles energy. If somebody's kind of secretly been crushing on you, Virgo, they might decide to finally come in feeling like the timing is right. There's some hesitation going on. Now, that might not be for everybody, but overall, I do feel like there is going to be like a blossoming of new love for you guys in 2022. And it's not, like I said, it's not going to be just like it just blows in suddenly. I think this is going to be a slow and steady relationship, and I actually really like that for you guys. I feel like that's what you really need out of this. So let's just grab some guidance oracle. What does Virgo need to know or need to hear for mid-December to end of December in love? Commit to self-care rituals. Yes, absolutely. This is not, your reading is not exactly unique when it comes to all the readings that I've done so far for these mid-December love readings. We have practice feng shui. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm sorry if I butchered that. Create a sacred space. So both of these cards talk about basically coming home to yourself and doing all of the self-care, making a space just for you that you can really relax and unwind and focus on yourself. And what I was saying is, like, a lot of the readings that I've been doing for this cycle have been very similar. Frankly, with that lunar and solar eclipse pair that we just had at the end of November and beginning of December, a lot of people broke up. I'm not gonna lie. I know people that broke up. I myself lost a connection during that time. I was dealing with a karmic relationship. So this is not surprising to me at all, Virgo, and it doesn't make it suck less, but just know that you're not alone here. I think a lot of people at the end of this year have just been doing, like, basically a lot of cleansing and are like, you know what, this relationship or this situation is no longer serving me. It's not adding to my growth. In fact, it's stifling me. And that needs to go. And the universe with those eclipses basically just pushed everything that's bad for us out the door. They were like, nope, we're done. We're not allowing this to continue. And then we also have celebrate yourself. You deserve it. Yeah. So I think, you know, during this time and during the end of the year, take a moment to really reflect on everything that you've accomplished this year, Virgo, and take a moment to reflect on the lessons that you learned from this karmic relationship. If you did have to leave someone behind or move on from a situation, be proud of yourself for having the strength to endure that whole cycle that was part of your life and your story. I'm sure there were deep lessons there and things that you learned about yourself and growth. So be very proud of that. I think we always should recognize ourselves for how hard we work and improve ourselves through these difficult situations. So I think that's all I have for you, Virgo. Overall, I actually like this reading for you guys. I think you're going to have a really good jump start into 2022 with kind of like a clean slate. And I think some good stuff is going to come in for you. Again, we have the 2 aces in this reading. And I really, really like this Knight of Pentacles as well. And also the Fool. So like the new adventures and stuff are just around the corner. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. If this resonated, please remember to like the video and subscribe if you are new here. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.